from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome to Today's America and Millennium News 24/7. This is Tofader Noor from Millennium Studio in America. We have a special guest today, Magnus from Sweden, Stockholm, and we have a co-host our program, Todd Goldfinger. Welcome both of you our studio today. Number one, I'm going to bring right now Mr. Magnus, ambassador for music, culture, everything in Sweden. Ambassador, welcome to our Millennium Network. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Good lunch, I can say. It's known in New York, and in Sweden it's 6 o'clock evening. And I am a musician, and I believe, of course, more love for a wonderful, clean world.
Very good. Mr. Todd, introduce yourself, please.
Sure, wonderful to be on the show, and amazing to have Magnus Rosén, the bass player, former bass player of Hammerfall, who's now an ambassador of peace from Sweden, and we have him on the show. So great to be here. Thank you, Noah. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Magnus Rosén, please tell us how is doing your country against anti-vaccine and vaccination, also our climate issue. Magnus,
Yes,
please go ahead.
thank you. In Sweden, the situation is really good right now. The country is open and people can meet. We can have concerts for people, and so that is really good. We had the country closed down a few months. Also last year, it was also closing down. But like I can see today, Swedish people are happy for the opening, and I can also see that some people still get sick. If you are vaccinated or not vaccinated, you get sick. But most of the people not get so heavy sick. That is really nice. It's maybe a little bit sad that it seems like the vaccine not work well, but maybe it does for some people, but for the most of the people, I can't see any difference from the people who have vaccine or not vaccine.
Very good. Another question. How is doing in the country? You are fish and musician for the Sweden as an ambassador. How is doing what is the called mental health issue in your country?
Yes, Sweden was a fantastic country. It still is a good country. For 30 years ago, it was really, really peaceful. Today we have a little bit more crime, and maybe we can compare it a little bit with the United States. So it has changed a little. So I think it's really important that people not argue too heavy in this time. I think people should show love and do good things. If you're talking in a peaceful, good way, the opposite will also be more clear for people. But if everybody is aggressive to each other, then it's hard to see the line between light and dark. And I think Sweden is still a good country, and I hope it will be even better.
Very good. Another question. Then I'm going to go Mr. Todd. Another question to Magnus. How is the doing race and color and religious your country?
Yes, in our town we have 184 nationalities, and so that is a lot. It's also really interesting because all together we know many things. The only question is how can we get together so we can have this puzzle that we can work with together. I believe the difference between people, it's of course not the color, it's the color on your soul. And I think when people open the beautiful eyes they have, they start to realize this. So the difference is not the outside of your skin, it's the inside of your soul.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Viewers, we're going to go our co-host Todd Finger. Todd, you working worldwide, musician, also mental health issue, and you are working round the clock, your community, your city, your country, also all of the United States. How is doing these days mental health issue?
The mental health issues in America, I think it's not like Sweden or Germany where, correct me if I'm wrong, Magnus, there's a working healthcare system in Sweden where people have access to a good and viable healthcare that they can access and not pay too much, and there's not, hopefully there's not a homeless situation like we have here, where we don't have, and it's really a sin. I'd have to say it's a sin that we don't have what we need in this wonderful, quote unquote, first world country. We don't have adequate health care. And that's a sin because, long story short, I lived in Germany for over a decade where I was able to access a health care system that works. So yeah, I know, I had to take a deep breath before that, but it's a healthcare system that works. What a concept, what a concept, what a concept. Magnus, can you tell us a little bit about the healthcare system in Sweden?
Yes, all people have right to healthcare. If you're rich or poor, it's your right, like human being, to have help if you get sick. And that is a sign of love and caring for the people. Of course, in certain countries, you need to pay quite a lot big insurance every month to get help. And I think, I don't think it's right when you need the insurance, because it should be in the tax that you pay every month. So poor people and rich people should EQ the same for this health system. All people shall get help, I think.
Todd, one thing is our New York State. We have a health care for everyone since 1992, when Bill Clinton coming to the power. From that time to as of today, every day getting better and better. But all other 49 states and 3 territories, most of them, they don't have a health care. This is the state issues. Why state doing these things? Federal government support Medicaid, all billions of dollars every year. Where is this money goes to? Please answer.
Okay, the money is probably, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who's here in the room, correct me if I'm wrong, but is the money going to send live bodies with ammunition to Ukraine? Is that what's going on these days? I don't know. Fill me in if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know much. Sorry.
Exactly, I am talking the people's in America healthcare issue. I am not talking the fighting. Fighting
But
is.
where's the money going to? Where's the money going to is the question. Where's the money going to? Because
Now,
it doesn't seem like it's going to, not education, not healthcare. Where's it going? Is it more weapons? Is it warfare in other countries? What's going on? Playing games? What's going on?
Federal government support state 100% for Medicare, Medicaid, but state take the money. Where is the money state invest? You know, they do not.
In their pockets. In the pockets.
They do
In the
not
pockets.
invest.
In the pockets.
They do not invest. They are citizen. They are people. They are community. They are county. They are city. Those money, how they invest, where they invest. Todd.
They're not investing. They're not investing in the people. They're putting it in their own pockets, in their personal interests, in their friends' pockets, nepotism, all sorts of stuff like that. To me, it's nonsense. That's my personal opinion. But what do I know?
You know, we have a lot of friends. They blame ex-president Donald Trump. That time, his 4 years, he do not stop Medicaid finance from federal government. He tried to stop one time, but after when people, Republican fighting each other, he do not cancel or stop. But state job, state governing board, state attorney general, what they are doing, they do not work for the state, or they working for their politician. What is going on, man?
Personal interests. It's all about their personal interests.
Very, very good. My friend, stay with us. We're going to go short break. Viewers, please stay with us. We're going to go short break.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
viewers, we are come back. Welcome to Millennium News 24/7 and Today's America. We're gonna go our good friend, our network, our best friend Magnus Rosén in Sweden, Stockholm. He is the ambassador of peace and musician. Mr. Ambassador, how is doing crime your country?
Yes, 30 years ago, our country was really safe, I must say. You could get out in the evening, walking in small street, and you didn't need to be scared. Today, it's a little bit different, I must say. So, I think Sweden starts slowly to be a little bit like, I know, United States. You have some crime there, and we also start to have more crime in Sweden. And of course, it's really sad. I believe it's important that people wake up a little and start to care about each other. If people are too scared, then it's like a mental jail, I can say. People start to be quiet and don't really say what they think about important things like this. So if we should have a beautiful, safe world, of course people need to say what they think, and if they are scared, then they need to say that. We're quiet people.
I understood, but in America, anyone can buy gun on the auction or on the street or on the gun store. So like a gun manufacturer, gun industry is open for all, only one color for white people. I don't want to make the race. They doing lots of crime. Same thing, gun manufacturer or gun industry is open for everyone in Sweden. They don't need a license.
You need license if people have a weapon, and if someone likes to buy a weapon in the store, of course you can't do that. It's forbidden. But of course, if you're looking underground, of course you will find weapon, and I believe it's good to not have weapon on the streets. If you have a weapon, it can happen things. People can shout each other. So
your neighboring country, Norway, they have a lot of mental health people over there, and they killing multicultural, multi-nation people on the street and on the beach, everywhere. What is same thing happening your country?
I can say Norway is quite peaceful, I must say. It's a multinational country, you can, with many people around, and it's quite safe. In Sweden, it's more violence in Sweden, I must say. But most of the people from the different countries, it's really nice people, and I think it's important to talk about it with the bridges between the different cultures, because we are, I think, quite similar, even if the culture can be different, but in our heart, I think we are quite similar. And it's a small piece of people who use the weapon and do crime. So I think it's really important to not take all people over one corner, if you know what I mean. So it's still a few people who make the crime, but Sweden need to work on this a little bit more to make it more safe, I think.
How is the government doing with race and color in your country?
I think they're doing it very, very, very good actually. Sweden take care about the people who are coming from other countries. I must say that. So in this question, Sweden is a good country.
Very good. You know, sometimes our American mainstream media like a Fox and ABC, CBS, they are showing so many refugees. They have government and police authority beating on the Stockholm if they making rally. A lot of refugees coming from Middle Eastern country or Afghanistan. Still they doing these things?
No, I mean, you know, sometimes when people get news out on internet, I think so many people not really tell the whole truth. We have some crime, but I don't think we have a bad police. I think the police is really, really good. And if it's a crime, of course the police need to handle the situation, and of course it is hard sometimes. But I don't see we have a dangerous police. It's not like a big power that pushing the people. But we have a problem, of course, in Sweden with people that not respect the police or the laws in here. So, of course, it's a little bit complicated, but the police is good, I must say.
Very good. Todd, tell us your viewpoint in our American mental health issue. How we can ourselves, also state, city, federal government can help the people. Every single day, so many people dying with mental health. This is the big issue. Todd, go ahead.
Okay, so suicide is a huge problem in many countries, but especially in the U.S. because when you have, I'm just going to say, a system that's so broken, you're going to have people who are really disillusioned and who are giving up, literally giving up. So what can we do to help these people? And it's not just the mentally ill that are feeling suicidal, mind you. It's everyday people. So I would say that the decriminalization of plant and sacred medicine, I'm talking about psychedelic medicine, the decriminalization and the expunging of criminal records for marijuana and other psychedelics. Now, people are going to say, well, Todd, that's crazy, but blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to tell you something. Coming down the pike,
You know,
and this is a food product that I'm going to show you. Coming down the pike, this is a food product, okay? This is a food product. It's coming down the pike. So I just want to let everybody know that. Help is on the way, and we're going to heal ourselves just like the natives of this
You know,
land did.
you are right. But one thing, this anger, American and colorful people, they are in problem in America. Yesterday, one of the human being, they have a domestic violence inside of the house in Arizona, Phoenix, and they call police 911, and they shoot. When police came, they shoot 9 police officers. You know, then police officer shoot down the criminal, also lady, and they have a young daughter, their life. That police try to save the young lady, you know, babies, but that time criminal shoot down 9 police officers. Their life is danger right now. No one is died, but criminal, domestic violence, husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, they are died. This is the things happening every single day in America. Hundreds of people dying this kind of way. Hundreds of people dying mental health issue. What is our government duty for this mental health? Todd.
Federal care. We need mental health federal care. We need a new system in place. Let's look at what Germany has been doing for preventative care. Preventative care, what a concept. People over profits, what a concept. What a concept. Can it happen? Can it be real? In our land, in the USA, can we have that? Is it possible? In our lifetime?
9 police officers, they are all color, all race, and they have a family. They have a children. They have a husband, wife. They have a father, mother. If they lost, their family is destroyed. This gang and criminal, how federal government can help state and city for this? I am called this sick people. Do you have any idea? Todd.
Magnus? Oh, okay. For the sickest people, there needs to be preventative care so that it doesn't get to the point where people are shooting each other. That's not a sane society. That's not a place that you want to enter into. That's not the life you want to live. To put it mildly. So in order to not get to that place where people are, basically, blowing each other up or shooting each other, we need preventative care, and that's all across the board. Thank you.
Viewers, our America, also worldwide, our government, politician, they run by financial sector, Wall Street, also gun manufacturer, gun lobbyist. If we do not stop these things, our government do not stop this lobbyist, these agents, our people every single day is going to be die. So our duty to help our community, our family and our city. How we can save? We have to talk about multicultural, all race, all human being, what place we are living. We have to talk about crime, we have to talk about this gun violence. Our children, our family, our brother and sister die every single day. You guys hear what's happened in Arizona. Same thing happened Florida. Same thing happened in other county, Colorado. Same thing happened in Chicago. Same thing happened Maryland, Baltimore, Washington DC. And same thing happened New York, Boston, every single cities in our America. So our America have to be wake up. Our America people have to be wake up. Politicians have to be wake up. Otherwise, we destroy our country. Not gun manufacturer, not gun industry. They're making the gun. They have to sell. And why our young generation or middle age or elderly, they have a firearms? This is illegal. Please stop these things. Talk with your politician, your social worker, senators and congressmen and women. Viewers, we are going to short break again. Please stay with us.
Millennium TV. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, we are back again today's America and Millennium News 24/7. We have a guest, Honorable Ambassador in Sweden, Stockholm, Mr. Magnus. Mr. Magnus, you are the fish ambassador worldwide in your country. You traveling worldwide, Africa, North Africa, South Africa, East Africa, also Southeast Asia, also Asian countries. So how your organization or your country or your theme is working in worldwide? How are you going to help them?
Yes, that is the interesting question.
So,
How we will handle the situation. And right now, I'm working on a really, really nice project. It's about integration. I don't know, integrate, you say it in English, integrate. And my wish and my tools is culture and music. And we will try to be bridges between the different part of the town. There certain part, it's probably the same in the United States. Certain part it lives people from Iran. Other part it's from Somalia. Other parts is from another country, from Asia. And we have 184 nations in our town. And we need to come together because we all are humans. And most of the people believe peace and love. So my idea is to bring people from one part of the town to another part of the town that they have some kind of fighting between each other. But with the culture thing, to involve people in dancing, in rock bands, and maybe art. If we make these pictures round the town, crossing all over, I think people start to realize that we are quite same inside. So we need to work with peace in our hand and find solutions that can inspire people. Another example, I went down to South America quite many times, but 3 times I create by myself and some other people. I create a charity tour, and it's many people who is really poor in many parts of the world, and that's sad. But I did concerts in South America, and to get to my concert, it cost 2 kilos of food. And after the concerts, I went out with the charity organizations to the favelas and give them the food. And of course, my work is not much to talk about. It's like a sand corn in Sahara, you can say. But it's in a way a good sand corn, and it can inspire younger people to help other people. So I think it's important to do good things that can inspire, especially young people. And that is our responsibility. Like me, I am 58 years old, and that is my way to do something for this world. It's to inspire people to do good things to each other.
thank you. Another thing I'm going to say, you bring the African continental. You know, Africa still is colonized by 3 countries, British, France and Belgium. You know that. So they have language, barrel, northern Africa speaking Arabic culture, and Southern speaking English and their own neighboring culture. Also, Middle and Africa speaking some state speaking English, some is France. Majority is France. Probably one or two countries is British colony, Nigeria and Congo or some other country, I do not know. So they have a cultural issue, they have a lot of issue, health issue, medical issue, school, food, water. So you are the fish making worldwide. And do you know your government or your organization can help these people or no? Or you guys not doing this?
Yeah, Sweden have big health organizations, and I'm not involved in that, but they are out and helping many people also in Africa. I think that Sweden is a big country when it comes to charity and helping. I think to help a poor country, it's only what I believe by myself. It's education. And if you give people good education with the value of the country and the culture, that I believe slowly the country can rise up. Of course, it's always good maybe to help with things like food, but I think it's more important with education, so they can rise up from this poor situation. And I think it's a really good, like your program here, we need to talk about that. And people in Sweden, we are quite informed what's going on in other countries. Yes. So I believe if we can talk about it more with love and peace and understanding, it maybe can be a change. That is what I hope and I believe.
This is the thing we do our network every single day. Wake up the world, wake up the politician, and wake up the all greedy people, you know. Mr. Todd, I'm going to come by to you. In Arizona, Texas, Florida, if somebody shoots somebody, they say mental health issue. This is the one thing the family member or city government say. Our federal government, every single year, our Congress and Senate allocated statewide billions of dollars for healthcare, Medicaid. What is state job? What is city job? This mental health issue. Todd?
Sure. Well, to take the state of New York, for example, like, I mean, we've had people on the show before, you know, friends of mine who have been abused by the system here in New York. Now, the system's not supposed to abuse people, even if they're abusing themselves. Two wrongs don't make a right. It doesn't work that way, you know. Anyway, I guess the point of the story is, why is the system, the New York State system, abusing people? That's the first question. And then where's the money going? So if they're abusing everyone and they're getting not proper care, the people are suffering. The everyday people, the consumers, are suffering.
Exactly. I am talking Arizona and Texas.
Oh, sorry.
Arizona, Texas, and Florida. They do not have a healthcare system whatever our New York have. Still, we have a healthcare system in New York State, you know, since 1991 or 92. They do not eat people's money or Medicaid money, but still they abuse the people. We know that. But why Florida, Texas, and Arizona, they get billions of dollars and they do not use the money for health care? Go ahead. Todd?
I mean, the whole thing is, where's the money going? You know, maybe people need to start asking this question. Where's the money going to? Because if it's not going to the people, and it's not going to education, it's not going to healthcare, where the heck is it going, if I could say that? We don't know, right? You have to say, follow the money. They always say that, follow the money. You can follow the money, where does it go? You're going to find it going into the people's pockets, maybe. Who knows?
Exactly my idea. What is the state attorney general job? And what is our federal attorney general job? Why they do not arrest the governmental misuse money like a governors, mayors, or county office? What is our government attorney general doing? Then we're going to come to the governors and where is the money goes. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We should absolutely look at the governors for sure, because look who we had in New York before. I mean, that was disgusting. I'm sorry. Really, that was really making New York look very poor, for lack of better terms.
You know, this is the big state. Texas, Arizona, Florida is big state. Also California, but California use their money, their people, you know. They also, whatever federal government give the finance is not enough for California. They invest their own money. But these three states, they are not investing money. They are investing wrong way this money. Where is this money goes? Our federal government job, state attorney general job, they are not doing their right things. Right now, so many people is mental health issue. They are killing each other. They are shooting each other. They are killing our law enforcement people. They are killing their own family, own child, own wife or own girlfriend. You know, this is mental health issue. If it's mental health issue, we have to have a clinic, we have to have a hospital, and we have to have a Medicaid or healthcare, what is the called, free health care, you know, or they have to get Medicaid card, everyone, but they are not doing, you know. That's why people dying, law enforcement authority, you know, police, they are dying, federal agent, they are dying. I don't know, this gun manufacturer and our government, they are both get money from lobbyists. They are getting billions of dollars, not million, billions of dollars. That's why they do not make any noise. State government attorney general also getting lot of money from lobbyists. That's why they are not talking about. Whatever they are Republican or Democrat, both is crook. They are making billions of dollars for public money, but they do not work for their city, their state, and their governing office. Viewers, we are going to short break again. Please stay with us.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Well, viewers, we are back again. Today's America and Millennium News 24/7. Magnus, we're going to talk about legal politics. These days, Eastern Europe, Ukraine and Russia, they have a big issues. America and NATO's countries, also European Union, they try to compromise with Russia, but still Russia is not getting down. So what is our NATO's or European Union going to do?
I believe peace. So when you use, that is my personal opinion, when you use war machines, that some people make millions of billions of dollars, we should be careful. We small people should be careful before we say yes to get into a war and fight with someone we don't know. And we all know it's big propaganda around the world. It's how people use the power. And I believe, even if I love my country, for an example, it's my own choice to say, I don't going to be a killer. I don't going to go out to a war and kill other people I never met. If people have the courage, can you say that? Courage to handle it like this, then it shouldn't be big wars. The small people can't start a war. It's only people with power who can start war. And I believe in this case that Ukraine will not like to have a war, and I don't think Putin like to have war either. And I think nobody really want to have war, but this hard work for more power, that is the dangerous things. So I think small people like us, we should say no thank you to war. The money should go to help poor people in poor countries and educate them. And it's our responsibility, like a human being, to say no thank you, no more killing. And I hope, and I think it will be no more in Ukraine. I really hope, and I think it will be no war, because nobody like to have war. It's only the power machine that threats other countries and other people with the war machine. So we should stop go to war.
Very good, very good. The Swedish politician, current administration, prime minister or kingdom, they like to work with the NATO's or they like to work with the Russia. They support Russia or they support NATO's and European countries.
Before I say, then Sweden was natural. Let me see how can I say this in English. We were natural. We were
Neutral.
Okay. I'm sorry,
That's okay.
We didn't have any. We didn't support.
My question is, peoples of Sweden and politicians in Sweden, the current administration in Sweden, they support NATO's or they support Russia?
Yes. So I will come to that. I must explain our background because it's hard for people to understand if you don't know the platform. And Sweden are more close to NATO, but Sweden are a close neighbor to Russia. So my wish is to have a friendship with your neighbors and also with other countries. But Sweden support, that is what I see. They are quite close to NATO.
I see. Very good. And Todd, same question to you. This is politics, and thanks God you are planning. Also, our network gonna support you if you running for governing office on future. Our taxpayer money not investing our country, our city, our people. Those money, billions of dollars, they investing for fighting for other country, for the superior power. So what do you think? What kind of job our people gonna do and our politician gonna do and you gonna do?
I think it's a small man who goes to war. I think it's a small-minded man that goes to war, and we have to understand each other, especially the people that we're saying are dictators. Maybe they're not dictators. Maybe they're misunderstood. Maybe we need to understand them a little bit better. I'm not saying we have to be buddies with the bullies like Mr. Trump did, but I'm saying we have to understand our fellow people, our fellow humans, our fellow light beings in this prism, in this sphere, in this dimension. Anyway, not going to get into that. We should be sending aid, not troops. Aid, not troops. So simple. Make it a hashtag.
Exactly. These days, other world we fight in Middle East. We destroy the countries like Afghanistan, like Iraq, and we do not rebuild their countries. We destroy it. This is our job, American and NATO job. And end of the day, we call democracy and peace on the mouth. One side and other side, we have a darkness. We killing the people. We destroying the people. So how we are American, we're going to stop these things as a human? Todd?
We need to understand each other on a very deep level. On a very deep level. I don't want to give the short answer here, but, if we can understand each other as human beings and we see, okay, we bleed, we have the same colored blood and everything like this. The anatomy is virtually the same in most cases, But, I'm going to say that, the point of the story is this. We need to be helping each other, not hurting each other. What's the impact we're going to leave on this planet? What's the legacy? What's the legacy? What is it? What is it? Legacy of kings, I hope.
Exactly. Our Congress, they just release $7 billion Afghan money, and other $7 billion they're not gonna be released. Reason is going to be 9/11 family. But one thing, every single day, America from 9/11 Commission, 9/11 governing body, they getting billions of dollars other way. Every airlines, if you traveling from Boston, from New York to Boston or New York to Stockholm, you have to pay 9/11 cost, But so many people we do not know. They have at least $25 each ticket have to go 9/11 fund, but they're making billions of dollars. Why they are taking Afghan poor money? What is the reason?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yes. First of all, when I have a lot of questions, and I have, then I write to our government to find solutions or an answer. And of course, it's not all the time you can get answers, but I think it's really important to talk or try to contact people who are like politicians. Then another, I also think it's really important to also to talking about solutions. So, so we can show a little bit what is it we want, what kind of society we want. So we don't only go to attack. I think it can inspire people a lot to open the mind with solutions that people think, yes, that's really true. Maybe it could work, or so we are not too much to attack everything. It's good to ask questions, but it's also good with solutions. That is my way.
I understood. Today our time almost end. Say last word if you like to say something.
Peace, love, and understanding.
Very good. Mr. Todd, last word.
Peace, love, understanding, stability, respect, and a good meal. Enjoy a good meal. Drink some water, breathe.
Very
Try to
good.
enjoy life. Try
Very
to
good.
enjoy life.
Very
Thank you.
good. Viewers, our time is almost end for today. Today we are talking about little bit politics, health, society, gun down, gunshot, our community, also lobbyist. We have to talk about our American community, multicultural community, multicultural society. We have to bring this kind of traffic, the network. Please watch our Millennium News 24/7, round the clock. Also, Today's America. We are in all iOS and Android device. Also, all smart TVs like a Samsung, Sony, and LG. Also, we are on Amazon Fire Stick, Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV. Viewers, our all social network address Millennium News 24/7. Viewers, our friends, colleague, and our worker working round the clock for you. News, views, talk show, etc. Viewers, whatever you live, whatever you are, please stay, peace, love, and happiness. Goodbye and take care for today.